Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Love Island Games, Season 2, Episode 7, this heart rate challenge. They ain't letting up on it, boy. They ain't.
Love it. They love it.
They love it. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I am an attorney and a pop culture writer. But yeah, let's get right into the heart rate challenge because that's where they want us to be. So that's what we're gonna be. When Justine was like, "Y'all got this in the bag," or said something to Andrina and Johnny about that, I thought so too. Especially when he started smacking her ass, I was like, okay, they out here trying to they about to make a little porno. But that's the reason why they lost. I think is they did not tap into the two of them going a little bit together and then getting on the people. They just were just Andrina was just popping her butt in his face. It just like, I'm surprised Garby and them were not at the bottom though, to be honest.
Well, there were certain couples, it was very clear they did not want to win, so they were stone-faced through the whole thing, right? Like KK and Chris, for instance. But Garby and Kendall, because it's like they didn't take them serious, like of course their heart rate was up. You know what I'm saying? Like they thought it was jokes, so they was laughing, so their heart rate was up. They was having a good time watching them. It wasn't necessarily like sexy, but you could get your heart rate up doing multiple things.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know how the heart rate thing works, to be honest. I'm like, what? Does the laughter? I guess laughter does make your heart rate increase. Okay, because I was like,
you be out of breath, you laughing so hard, so you notice your heart rate is up.
No, I guess I can see it. I guess I can see it. I wasn't even thinking. Why I wasn't thinking.
I kind of felt like that was what was going on with Nicola and Isiah as well, because they were like, yes, girl, get it, like egging her on. I think trying to pour into her confidence. She did surprise me, baby, when she was motorboating. I was like, did she just splash? Like, did she just?
I know. I was like, did she pull it? But she had a little zip thing. She had so I don't think she did any flashing. But when she was practicing with him, I was like, oh, okay, they about to do a little something. So like, if I didn't see it per se all the way with everything, but I did see like little moments of like when she was with Josh and she like did something, she leaned all the way back and she had him choking her, and she was just like that. I was like, oh, okay, Nicola, like she doing something. But
I feel like it was a pleasant surprise. So people, everyone was like,
damn, girl. Because she said, we going to be totally different people when we go in there. But Isiah, I was like, why you pick this outfit, first of all, sir? Because why did you pick this outfit? But whatever.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, not the clown costume. They already ain't going to take y'all serious like when they first walked out. But they won. So
yeah, I was props very to them.
I'm happy they won.
Are you?
I'm happy. Yeah, I didn't want them to be on the bottom. Plus, the people who are on the bottom, I feel like it's going to be great TV, like with this duel.
Yeah, but it's all for it. It's too many of my faves in this bottom. It's too many. It's KK, Chris. Who else is in there? It was somebody. Well, Andrina. She's not. Andrina's not one of my favorites. Yeah. But speaking of Andrina and Johnny, I think Johnny was probably sitting there like, this was supposed to be the challenge. You were supposed to carry your weight, girl.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be the challenge. Because the way his face looked, his mind just looked blown. And then coupling that with the comment that he made to Tyrique earlier, it was just like, eat. Like, he might be a little
stop kissing her, bro.
Say what? What are you talking about?
Tyrique, he was like, stop kissing her, bro.
To who? I'm getting mixed up.
To Johnny. Johnny was like, I feel like, I want to win, but that's going to be on me. I'm going to have to carry us there. And Tyrique was like,
I thought you were talking about in the challenge. I was like, who did he want to who want to stop kissing who in the challenge? But you talking about when it was in the bedroom. Yes. Tyrique ain't see, and that's the thing about Tyrique. I guess we'll get into him a little bit later in terms of the actual episode or whatever. But remind me, I got some things to say about him when we get there. But yeah, Lucinda was raising a lot of people's heart rate. So I thought her and Tyrique were gonna do higher. I really thought Garby and Kendall just had lost that. Like when they came out there, I just thought they had lost it. But I guess
Garby got a few people up there. Lucinda, it pretty much was between Garby, Nicola, and Lucinda in terms of the girls that got multiple people's heart rates up. So,
but speaking on Garby and Kendall, when they first started doing that ear looking, I was like, everybody's faces were looking like, what is this? I was like, what's happening here, guys?
And the way Kendall was so aggressive with it, low key, and even when Kendall and Garby were practicing, I was like, child,
yeah,
Garby the virgin, and she telling you this ain't.
Yeah, it was very interesting. They're interesting. We'll talk about them a little bit later too. But I thought at first when Josh came out, I thought he was Johnny. I was like, okay, Josh, the body is very built.
Oh yeah, Josh's body is built for sure. Yeah, he's like symmetrical too.
Yeah, and he's like, how tall is he? Because it's giving short king, but like,
he's like a 5'11".
Okay, that's not bad.
I did want to say I'm the horn. I'm like, this is how they stopping shit from happening like season 7. Ain't no extendo versions. Y'all get a minute and 45 seconds and that's it. I wonder if they're gonna carry that into the other seasons.
But I think that's a good idea because I think that's part of what got a lot of people that's what got them down lower because especially like with Johnny and Andrina, like he was saying, I was trying to not leave everybody out. It's like you're doing too much. You got to focus on your people. And then also KK and Chris. And it's funny when she was talking about like he was holding her too tight for her to do her little leg thing or whatever. I was noticing that. I was like, what's happening with the flapping of the but no, right? I was like, he's holding her like too low, like he needed to pull her up a little bit. But I think they did a good job outside of that. Yeah, I mean, not even that wasn't even bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, just generally, I feel like they did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, a minute 45 is not that long.
It's not.
And you ain't got much time. Johnny, the way he threw Andrea down on that bed, I said, is she all right?
I know.
I felt like she it's like boom, boom, boom. Like it felt like if I was there, the floor would have shook a little bit the way he threw her down. I said, "Is this WrestleMania? Like WWE SmackDown?" I was confused. I said, "Hold up, be gentle now. I know you want to win, but be gentle. She is still a lady."
I know. I was thinking that. I wrote that down here, not on him specifically, but just throughout. It was a lot of throwing around on that little mat thing.
Everybody was like, get out.
Yeah, and I was like, some of this looks like it hurts a little bit, but it was interesting.
Nicola, not only was she just like surprising, but her confessionals were a 10 out of 10 through this challenge. Like at the end when she was talking about Johnny, she was like, I don't know. I'm scared and confused. No. And then when she was like, I didn't even get to kiss Chris. I'm pissed.
No, she was funny.
That was funny too.
One of the things I did want to talk about the new bombshells in this challenge. Like both of them, they look average to me, but like their personalities could maybe bump them up or bump them down. But the guy, when he was talking to KK and he said something, I can't remember what he said. He
said you like tall guys.
He said, I was like, I like me a talker. And so I was like, this would have got me. Like somebody who talks they shit in the middle of like whatever, that'll get me. And I'm like, that's what some of it is like with this challenge. I feel like I think Lucinda and Andrea, I feel like they got that. There's more to the challenge than just like being ass in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, body to body.
Yeah, it's like you gotta like mentally, like the Justine with the licking of the fingers, like you gotta mentally get up in there. You gotta make the little eye contact. You gotta say shit. You gotta talk. And that guy, the new guy, I don't even know his name. I was like, Marvin. When he started talking, I know he didn't say nothing major or whatever, but when he said something, I was just like, oh my God, okay. I don't even think he cute, but
he clearly got you because you ain't know what he said.
I know. I was like, talking? Oh, yes. Yeah. Next level, because it's like.
He got KK too. KK was like.
She was. But no, this was very entertaining and it was very fun. Unlike, I feel like other ones. I will say like Andrina's was kind of like she had ass in the face, you know what I mean? But I think there was a little bit different last year because like nobody was in a committed situation. Like Andrina and Johnny, probably the most committed couple in there right now. On like a life level. And so I think that element was a little, last season that brought a lot of extra things because it was like, this your homegirl and she in this committed sort of thing with this guy, and it's like you're crossing both lines. Like, and so I don't think it was that serious, but I was like, girl's ass was in his face.
Yeah, I do feel like in season 7 they did it a little later.
Because this is just 2 weeks in, like that.
No. Well, Love Island Games is going to be quicker anyways. I'm just saying in terms of when they put it in the season for season 7 in comparison to other Love Island, like general Love Island seasons. I feel like it was later in the season. I could be wrong about that, but I definitely feel like it came, like when they did Hot Rate, that should have been like movie night time, you know? But
probably because I would say probably because like all of the drama was going on. So they were like, we got to eat this drama up. And then they bumped things back, and then that bumped everything. And some things got kicked, maybe. I don't know.
Possibly. But I do think that's why for this is why they had the horn, like the timer.
Oh, okay.
Like everybody gets an equal amount of time. So it's not nobody's doing too much. You ain't even got time to do too much. You get in and you get out. So I think that was a good choice. It was a good move. And I feel like you could tell there was like this air of, ooh, don't do anything wrong, because like even Lucinda was like, sorry to anybody that got kissed or whatever. So yeah, everybody's probably just traumatized.
Right. No, for sure. I was surprised that Toby and Andrea were in the bottom, because I actually thought that their whole thing together was very cute, very sexy, very like it was given. The people were enjoying it. So I'm surprised they were in the bottom.
Yeah, agreed. I was as well. I don't know who would have been in the bottom because I couldn't really.
Oh, I knew Andrina and it was in the bottom because I just could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell it wasn't.
Well, yeah, everybody was like, everybody had a strategy. I felt like towards the end, everybody was like, think of something else, don't look or whatever. So the, heart rates aren't up.
Maybe. You think that I wonder if people can really control it that much though,
Yeah, possibly.
But yeah, unless they're just breathing.
Johnny.
Deep breathing. And I don't know. But yeah, go ahead.
Johnny, he can be mad at Andrina all he won't. Part of that was him though, rushing everybody, throwing girls down.
Right.
But yeah, like I am with you. Their biggest asset was to do something together and have everybody walk.
I know, because yeah. But I wonder how he is going to be next episode, because I feel like if he is all like dumping her, it's like, yeah, you may not be here for her. You know what I mean? Because I know you're here for the money, but like also, I think if he's really into her, like he'll just be like, all right, you my woman, let's go. And he would try to stick it out with her. So I don't know what's going to happen after this, but I got my eye on him.
We'll see. He looked like he was exhausted.
Yeah, no,
with the idea of losing. I mean, he's made it very clear he's here for the money. He didn't know Andrina was going to be there when he walked in.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll see.
But anything else in the challenge? Let me see.
No, I think that was all for the challenge. So let's get into some of these couple dynamics. Let's start with Tyrique and Justine. First thing I wrote down was Tyrique talking about she made me work for her. I think that's why I like her. I'm like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, he liked the chase. And that's it's like now I'm being like, oh, he's really actually feeling Justine, because I was thinking he just trying to win his money and he know Justine's about that business, but is he actually feeling her? Because all that, like, I ain't making breakfast no more. You think I'm joking? Like, he get a little, little pissy. Like, stop.
Yeah. He did get pissy. But it brought me back to when he got irritated with Johnny and Andrina. I'm like, he be saying things when he mad. But he did say, he was like, I'm working on my emotional regulation. Like, I'm not there yet. I was like, props to you, my brother, for having the self-awareness to know you got some things to work on. And yes, you do. So start working on it. Because, yeah, he definitely said that out of being jealous.
Yeah. I love when Justine was like in the ladies' quarters and talking with some Tyrique is so unserious. Like, and Garvey was like, glad you recognize that. It's like, he is. It's like, you can't help but to like him. He is one of those guys that's just like a mixed bag. I do not think he is going to be serious with any woman for real, for real. It's something about the way he's just like, he's a flirt and he's a, I like the chase ass motherfucker. Like, and so those ones, they're addicted to that little hunt, you know, when they're addicted to the hunt, it's like that's their first love. It's not you. It's that you know. So I hope, I don't know.
Yeah. In the last episode, I talked about how, like, you know, I could see it with like the dimples when he was on that, when he had the side profile talking to KK. And Justine brought up the fact that he had kind eyes. And I was like, that's a perfect description because he does have kind eyes. And so there's like a lore to that, you know, where you're like intrigued a little bit, on top of the fact that he just has a good personality. Like Justine said, like, I know we would have a good time. He's funny. He's hilarious. He is.
I wrote that in my notes. I was like, this man is hilarious. He makes me laugh throughout the episode. He's not even like,
when he talking about some, can I take the tea for you?
I know, right? Can I take the tea? Like, I ain't got time. Like, make your own.
Yes, but going back to why he was upset is because Justine and Josh shared a kiss, which I was very surprised by that because they are friends. They've known each other for a while. And so, Josh, he kind of described it as it was kind of like one of those what ifs. And I'm like, was it a what if, or was it just like we're here in the bed? Let's just.
Well, I knew something was about to go down when she started. I'm like, I've not been kissed. In my mind, I was like, Justine, it just came out of left field. But I'm like, I know, I know you throwing out something when I know somebody throwing out something when I see it. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, is he about to catch it? And then when I saw them, I was like, damn, he caught it. And we're fishing. Oh, okay.
He caught it.
Yeah.
He caught it. I was a little bit surprised, though, when Andrea told Josh that she kissed Toby, that he didn't go ahead and say it right then and there. But then I realized, like, Justine is his friend. And so there's probably, of course, more loyalty to Justine than there would be for Andrea at this point, even if he is liking her. But I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I totally forgot about it. I was all like, do you like him, Andrea? Because I'm confused about who she liked more. So when he asked about it, I was kind of like, yeah, who do you like? Where are you at? Because it's given like you like Toby. Then it's given that you like him. I'm unclear.
Yeah, she said in the dressing room that when she kissed Toby, she was thinking about Josh. And I was a little confused by that because I'm like, when you're talking to Toby, you seem really into the conversation she and y'all seem very into each other. So I don't know, girl. I'm like, girl, you lying? Like, what is it? What is it? You trying to make everybody happy? You trying to make sure the girls don't go after Josh because you're not coupled up with him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. She kind of getting on my nerves with her little triangle because it's like,
yeah, she doesn't seem
I don't know. I just feel like she's saying things to please. Yeah, she's just saying things to please, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like she likes both of them kind of like middle, not high, but middle.
Yeah.
And so she's just coasting with both of them or whatever.
Should we get into Nicola and Chris?
Yes.
I want to go into that villa and tell Nicola, girl, don't be too excited. Don't be so excited.
I know, because he keeps...
It's very sweet and very innocent.
Yeah.
But I'm like, girl, let's just keep a little bit in. She over there, yes. Like when he walking away, they're trying to get her composure together. Like, it's so innocent and so sweet. But I want her to just like, remember you're the prize, girl.
Yeah, I feel like she... Like I said, I think her personality is going to do well with Any America's Vote. And in this one, Chris was all like, if she wasn't here, it would be you. He like doubling down on this second place
girl
thing.
Number 2.
Yeah. Oh, and he came to the room to be like, you all right? You good? It's interesting. But Chris he out here like, I enjoy looking at you. Like, that's his line out this bitch. That's his line. I enjoy looking at you. Like,
and here she go, I like it. I see you looking. I look at you too.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting thing, the two of them. Speaking of Chris, The dynamic with KK when they were in that little soul ties area, and he like his confessional, he was like, I'm not trying to get too deep involved in the heart or whatever. He said something like that in the love side of it. My goal is to win this money, and he don't want to get too distracted by the love piece of it or whatever. He said something to that effect. And I don't really like that from him, because it's like, then just be clear with KK about that so she can like be clear about where you're at. Because if I was KK, I would not assume that that's what was going on. You know, I would assume,
definitely.
Yeah, I would assume maybe that he wasn't interested in the beginning, but now I would assume that maybe he's trying to take it slow since they have kissed and all that good stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, and KK, I mean, the conversation again that we saw today seemed like she was yearning for a little bit more. And what she was saying, you know, do you think we got closer since winning the power couple? And she's kind of like giving the eyes, like, this is the time to kiss me. And he's just looking straight ahead into the sunset. I don't know. And it's like, yeah, we did. And it's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Be real with the girl so that she can move on or figure out. Or y'all can figure out if y'all just want to power couple it out and keep it moving.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Garby and Kendall, I was like, boy, y'all be kissing. They be kissing, baby. And they had that little dates.
That's right. At this point, I am genuinely confused. It's giving that he likes her, but at the same time, I'm not sold still. There's just like a piece of it that's not, but it does give that they're in it. I don't know. I gotta see. I
Agreed.
But it does give that they're in it. But I think it's just everything that we know about Kendall. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
it's giving sometimes the first impressions are lasting impressions, and you can't shake them. I want to like it, especially for Garby's sake. But it is hard. It is hard. It's something about the way he talks, I think, that is like a little annoying to me. I don't know if it's like the heavy breath under every word or what. I don't know. But yeah, I just I speechless.
Yeah. But I thought it was thoughtful. I was like, this is cute.
Yeah.
And I love Garby's hair this episode. Like, I like when her hair is out of her face. Like, it's really cute to me.
Very cute.
Like,
she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah. This episode, I really felt like she looked just so nice. But I think it had a lot to do with her hair being out of her face. Like, that little long bang she does. I'm not a huge fan of it being in her face. I like it back. But yeah, anything else on those two?
No, let's go ahead and go into Zay. His ex has popped up on the island, child. I'm like, when they said his demeanor changed, I'm like, yeah, that demeanor changed. And when the demeanor changed, he was looking kind of cute. I was like, you kind of cute. Like, you kind of cute. That straight face. I was like, oh, okay, I see what the girls were talking about when they were like, yeah, he's kind of all right.
Yeah,
like,
no.
He is kind of.
You're not wrong with that. You're not wrong with that, because it just made him seem more serious and manly as opposed to being a boy.
Like, just like, it was like he rose up. It was like Simba up on that rock, like
this.
Yes.
Too much.
Looking like, I don't know if it was a hell no, if it was fear, if it was excitement, if it was, bro, we gotta talk, if it was I hate you. I didn't know what was behind the look, but I was curious.
Yeah.
So we will see what happens in next week's episode.
Yeah, do you know anything about their backstory? This girl?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they said they were season 3, but I don't even remember. I feel like I watched that season.
Yeah.
And I cannot remember.
Do you remember him, or do you just not remember her? Or either?
I don't remember either one of them. I feel like I vaguely remember her, but it's just like not clicking.
Yeah, I got you.
It's not registering at all. Yeah. And I said next week. I meant tomorrow's episode.
Yeah. I know they come at us so fast. Be so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Isiah and Nicola, so they're gonna be the ones picking who goes into the duel. We talked about it a little bit, but we were talking about like it's gonna be Andrea, Johnny, KK, Chris. I definitely think they're gonna put Chris and Johnny in there. Like, just personally, I do.
They better. I want to see that.
Who's the third guy? Who's the third guy?
The third guy is
Toby.
Toby.
Like, Lord, not all the black men. I'm like, this is a very black heavy bottom.
Yes,
I'm like,
when Marty walked in, I said, "Baby, they gonna keep chocolate it up." And I'm like, they know where the entertainment is at. They know where the views come from. They know who bringing it, and they know who look good. It's always baby. It's always.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in the duel, like the people who are potentially going home and being at the bottom.
What you mean. I'm just being extra.
Okay. And so I was like, dang, they're gonna be at the bottom. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna have Johnny and Chris are probably gonna go at it, and then they might pick Andrina and KK. If I were them, I don't know who I would pick out of this bunch, because you really can't lose with any of these people. You know what I'm saying? You either get somebody out big, or you're gonna get somebody out who America's gonna vote out anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Now, Andrina, I think she said something like, just to know that America, y'all fuck with us. And I was like, I don't know if that's like where you would read that from, because it was top of the bottom from the challenge. Like, not that they were the bottom of America, but they were top of just a select group, not the whole group. And I think she put too much in that vote. Like, that's why she was all like crying, like she having a baby, okay? Like, she put too much in that vote coming down on them. And so I think if she loses it, she going home, to be honest. If she's the one with the
absolutely,
duel, I think that she gonna go home, unless it's Andrea.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if like any of the couples, like if they announce what they have to do to the whole island, like through a text. And then the other couples like Andrea, Toby, KK, Chris, Adriana, and Johnny, they try to like start building alliances or some type of relationship with Nicola and Zay to say, hey, like, don't put us out there. We'll keep you safe. Something. Hopefully they do that so that we can actually see strategy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. That would be good. But yeah, do you have any other thoughts?
Nope. No other thoughts.
Nope. Alrighty. So yeah, the poll results, we're actually going to do episode 6 and 7 together. So you'll see the results after this episode. So the link will be in the comments. So make sure you go vote. Marvin and Sydney will not be in the vote because they were only there for like 5 minutes. So they will be in episode 8's poll. So yeah, make sure you guys participate. Thank you for those who already have. And we will catch you for tomorrow's episode.
All right.
Bye.